Discussing your everyday schedule. Greetings and welcome back to Mr. English Teacher, everyone. I am Layla Stella. Talk about a subject that touches every one of us, our daily routine. Your routine tells a story about you and influences your day, and it is more than just a list of things you do. We will look at verbs and everyday terms to explain your everyday activities in English in this episode. This is not simply another grammatical lesson, I assure you. Making your ordinary words come to life is the goal here. By the end of this episode, you will have a ton of language and expressions to describe your day in an interesting and natural way, whether you are talking about your fitness regimen, commute, or morning coffee ritual. An introspective analysis. Getting the day started. Okay, allow me to tell you a brief tale from my personal experience. I became aware that I was trapped in a repetitive pattern a few years back. Without even appreciating the beauty of the dawn, I would get up every morning, groggily brew coffee, and then hurry out. I started to realize that although I had no trouble understanding English when watching TV or listening to podcasts, I had trouble describing my own day. I would not adequately convey the depth of my experiences if I just said, I wake up, eat, work, and sleep. I was struck with that realization. With all its subtleties, my routine was a tale just waiting to be told. After I began paying more attention to my day and picked up the appropriate vocabulary, I discovered that writing about my daily activities helped me to appreciate the little things in life and to get better at English. And I want to share just that with you today. Expressions and vocabulary for everyday use. First, let us discuss some important verbs and phrases that you will need to use when explaining your everyday activities. For your convenience, I will divide them up into distinct segments of your day. Good morning. Get up. Every morning at 6:30, I get up. Wake up can be used to highlight the time of day rather than just get up. Rise. I normally get up as soon as I wake up. This phrase is more active. Make coffee for breakfast. I cook breakfast and a cup of coffee for myself. For many, it is a classic routine. Get clean. You may say, I freshen up, or I get ready for the day, as an alternative to simply wash up. Travel by car. I either drive or take the bus to work. Another way to phrase it is go to the office or head to work. Consider your own morning right now. At what hour do you awaken? What do you do right away? Take a time to go over your routine in your mind. This will enable you to relate these expressions to your everyday experiences. Noon. Study and work. I either study engineering or work in marketing. You may say, I attend classes, if you are a student. Have a look. Lunch. At noon, I eat lunch or go out to lunch with coworkers. Take note of the distinction between grab lunch and having lunch. The latter suggests a more informal tone. Have a rest. I take a quick respite to unwind and catch up. I am reading. Rest periods must be incorporated. Participate in meetings. I go to a number of meetings during the day. Quite typical in work settings. Finish your task in the afternoon or evening. At 5 p.m., I wrap up my workday. You may also remark, I am done for the day. Work out. I either run or go to the gym. These phrases give your description vitality and are highly active. Do errands. I do food shopping and other errands. It demonstrates how realistic daily living is. Make dinner. I prepare a meal or cook dinner at home. Depending on your habits, cooking verbs can take many different forms. Calm down. I watch TV or read a book to relax. Get into bed. Around 10 of the clock at night, I go to bed. Your day is coming to an end. Although these phrases offer a strong foundation, keep in mind that language is all about variance. Feel free to add elements, mix and match, and construct words that best capture your own routine. Making it interesting. Adjectives and descriptive details. Knowing the verbs is important, but adding more details to your description of your routine adds excitement to the conversation. For example, you could say, I savor a freshly brewed cup of strong coffee while enjoying the quiet of the early morning, rather than just, I have coffee. Take note of the terms strong, freshly brewed, and savor rather than simple drink. You might use terms like early in the morning, bright and quiet, calm and refreshing, and so on. Busy, productive, and demanding at work. After work, rejuvenating, revitalizing, and relaxing. Quiet, peaceful, and tranquil at night. Try using these adjectives to describe your own day. For instance, I take some time to relax by listening to calming music and thinking back on the day's events after a busy day full of back-to-back meetings. By using these specifics, your routine becomes a dramatic narrative rather than a list of steps. Additionally, practicing conversations, even by myself, is one of the finest ways that I have found to help me become fluent. But how can I practice talks on my own, you ask? I have created a comprehensive guide called How to Improve My English by Practicing Conversations, Even Alone, to assist you with that. By clicking the link in the description or the pinned remark, you may obtain this tutorial in PDF version for free. Creating your daily routine story, let us now engage in a little interactive activity. Using the verbs and adjectives we covered, I want you to compose a brief story about your everyday activities, either in your head or on paper. For example, you may begin with, I make myself a delicious cup of coffee every morning after waking up to the gentle glow of the sunrise. After that, I prepare for the day while savoring the quiet before the busy workday starts. Give it some thought, and if you can, write down a few paragraphs along these lines. You may even say it aloud if you are walking or driving. This practice improves the expressiveness of your English while also solidifying your new vocabulary. Advice and techniques for explaining your daily routine. Here are some useful pointers to improve the interest level of your descriptions of your everyday activities. Make use of time indicators. Make use of expressions such as morning, afternoon, and evening. This aids in organizing your story and leads your audience through your day. Connect actions to connectors. Using words like then, after that, next, and finally helps your story flow more naturally. As an illustration, I get up, get dressed, and then go to work. Put your own touches to it. Share tidbits of information about yourself. If you enjoy running in the morning, talk about how it gives you energy. If you have a particular recipe for supper, explain why it holds special meaning for you. Change up your sentence form. To maintain the listener's interest, alternate short sentences with longer, more intricate ones. I work hard during the day, for instance. I like to take a quick stroll around the block during lunch to get some fresh air and decompress. Work on it with a friend. Tell someone else about your everyday schedule in English. It is an enjoyable approach to get feedback and practice. How my daily schedule altered my outlook. Allow me to elaborate on my personal experience. I recently became aware of how nearly robotic my everyday routine was. I did not really appreciate the little things since I was locked in the same habits. I made the decision to change that one day. I began journaling in English about my everyday activities. I would write about my feelings, my plans, and even small moments of happiness as soon as I woke up every morning. Like the sound of birds outside my window or the scent of coffee. In addition to helping me get better in English, this activity increased my awareness of my surroundings. I started to view my day as a narrative with highs and lows rather than merely a set of chores. And I discovered that these specifics generated fascinating discussions when I shared my day with others. People began to inquire about my daily routine and the reasons for my decision to go for a walk first thing in the morning. It was astounding how ordinary life could become rich and captivating with just a slight shift of viewpoint. Putting everything together. An example. Typical. Let's connect the dots with an example story. I will describe my normal day to you. The soft sound of my alarm clock wakes me up every morning at 6:30 a.m. I pause to stretch and enjoy the peace of a fresh day as the gentle morning light filters through the drapes. I prepare a great cup of coffee, freshen up, and then sit by my window to make plans for the day. I adore this peaceful time. It is similar to laying the groundwork for all that comes after. My departure time for work is 7:30 a.m. I take in the variety of sights and sounds as I drive through the busy city streets. Meetings, emails, and innovative brainstorming sessions occupy my workday. I normally eat a nutritious lunch at a neighboring cafe about noon, where I occasionally get together with coworkers to discuss life and projects. I spend time on my hobbies after work. I frequently go for a quick workout at the gym or go for a leisurely stroll in the park. I love the evenings the best. I make dinner, try out new recipes, and unwind by watching a good series or reading a book. At around 10 p.m., I finally wind down by thinking back on my day for a little while before going to bed. You may transform your daily routine into an engaging story by utilizing time markers, descriptive language, and connecting phrases. It takes more than just learning verbs to describe your everyday activities in English. Sharing a piece of your life is the goal. Speaking in depth about your day allows you to convey your individuality and enhance your language abilities. To help you communicate your routine with confidence and originality, this episode has provided you with a toolbox of verbs, phrases, adjectives, and even an example tale. I want to remind you to practice before we finish. Every little thing helps you improve your fluency, whether you record yourself discussing your day or share it with a buddy. Consider your everyday activities as a narrative that only you can narrate. A detailed story that is all yours. I would like to know what you do every day. Leave a remark in the space provided below. Tell me about yourself, your feelings, and the new words you are employing. A future episode might possibly be inspired by your stories. Please subscribe, write a review, and forward this episode to your friends who are also learning English if you liked it. Every amount of assistance aids in our mutual development. I sincerely appreciate you taking the time to speak with me on Mr. English Teacher today. I hope this episode has equipped you with useful skills to confidently and vividly express your everyday routine. I am eager to learn about all of your routines. Keep exploring, keep practicing, and savor every second of your day till the next time.